Hello boys and girls, ladies and gent, and lovely fellow retro video gamers. Welcome to another episode of WTF in Retro Video Games. This is another episode where I'm gonna be breaking it into two. The second segment will be kind of a bonus to pick on the scalpers of the SNES Mini and Nintendo Mini. Yes, 3 months later after its re-release in June, I'm talking about June 2018, yes, there are scalpers still, even though now there are plenty of units to go around. So stay tuned, stick around, grab some popcorn, and we're gonna get started. If you haven't tuned in into a WTF in video game pricing, retro video game pricing before, well, welcome and thank you for tuning. Thanks for tuning into our channel, InGENIUSES. I am Enner Vives, and these are the segments, the episodes where we pick on, and I'm going to show you examples. We look at some outrageous prices in the retro video game community coming from the sellers on the marketplaces, either from the Facebook, OfferUp, Let Go, and other probably apps that you guys are familiar with within your community. People try to abuse the term classic a lot of the times, meaning that if they see a Super Mario Brothers 3 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, the 1985 unit, they try to scalp up the price, or not necessarily scalp, but just bump up the price, jack up the price just because it's classic. I've seen it going for as high as $40, $45. I am not kidding, and so you can believe me, I will show you some examples. And if you want to jump into the retro video game collecting, like the insurance commercial says, if you would just take 15 minutes or so to search and to look around for retro video games, it could save you 15% or more on your retro gaming shopping. Let's get started with the examples. Some of these examples are probably not going to be much of a difference. They're not going to be outrageously bad, but it's still just the descriptions of some of these items are just like beyond believable. And if you're already a retro gamer, a collector, you know exactly what I'll be talking about when I bring these examples up, because they're just outrageous. They're unbelievable. Some of these are, like Pat Country would say, there's just some scumbags of the week, but I'll leave that topic to him. Now we're gonna get started with some not so bad examples, but the first one is, and again this is more directed towards the people who want to jump into the retro gaming collection. The site that I use as my Bible, as I mentioned before, is pricecharting.com. The prices in the games and in the retro video games fluctuate a lot, and this site gets updated on a nightly or daily basis. The first example that I have here, we have the Mario Duck Hunt combo cartridge with the World Cup and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, the first game. $10 each Nintendo game. Not bad, but if you have looked around without me showing you the price charting site, each one of these games averages in between the $3 to 4, maybe 5, as high as $10. As high as $7, I'm sorry. So $10, you say, okay, it's not bad. But one thing that I have to reiterate is that these are very common games and you can easily find them. Now, also one thing maybe that I haven't mentioned in my previous videos is, well, do you want to pay $10 for a person that you just run out on the street, you meet at a parking lot or wherever you guys decide to meet at, and you're probably never gonna see him again? Well, do you have guaranteed that some of these games are gonna work? Who knows? Now, if you go to a retro gaming shop, maybe $7, $8, $9, $10 for each one of these games may not be bad, may not be as bad, but at least I'm sure that you may have some sort of guarantee on these games, whether they have a weeks or 30 days, whatever their policy is on returns and refunds. I'm sure you have more of a peace of mind if you go to a retro gaming shop, and if you were to pay as high as $10, even though these games are not $10. Super Mario and Duck Hunt, where are you at? Here it is, $3.75, World Cup. Let's go to the World Cup. Actually, here Here's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, $6.57. The World Cup, which actually, that's a really fun game, by the way. I think it's underrated. The animation, it's funny, really fun game. World Cup, here it is. World Cup. Okay, do I not know? Oh, it's the Nintendo World Cup, actually. Jesus Christ, here we go, 1 hour later. Nintendo World Cup is a $5.84 game. Now, on any given time, these games may go as high as $7, I would say. These prices, again, they fluctuate a lot, and just the market roughly around for these games would be the tops $7, maybe $8 if you were to go at a retro gaming shop. And because these games are very, very common, you probably might even find this at the 2-for-1 special, at the $2 bin. So if you were to pay $10 for each one of these games, as it is clearly stated here, you are paying out of your ass, and you are getting up your ass. Gradius for the NES, a $20 asking price. No, my man. No, my man. Gradius, I want to say it's on the no more than $15 range. I'm overshooting that a little bit, because I'm just thinking roughly if I were to go to a retro gaming shop, maybe $15 will be a good range to pay. Gradius, here it is. There it is, $11.97. See, the problem is some of these people don't have a clue of the retro gaming market, meaning they'll just jack up the price because they think it's classic. Yes, this is a really classic game. Very fun game as well. Oh, look at this guy selling an NES controller for $20.
You serious?
If we go to the Nintendo Control, these games, these controllers average no more than $10. If you go to a retro gaming shop, it will not. There you go. Oh, console controller, $7.83, meaning that if you were to go to a flea market or a swap meet, whatever you call it in your local town, $5 would be the tops you would pay. Why? Because most of the times these items that they have at the swap meet, at the flea markets, they're all beaten up, they're full of junk, and they're all like yellow, and they're just gross. So if you're paying $7 at a flea market for a NES controller, that's way too much. If you're paying $10 at a retro gaming shop, why not? One thing that you have to consider when you go to a retro gaming shop, as I mentioned before, well, you know, they have the utilities to pay, the payroll, the lease in the building, and whatever else. So of course they can have a markup. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I've seen Super Mario Bros. 3 going as high as $45.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's outrageous still for a retro gaming shop. Pacman for the Atari 5200 for $20. See, that's what I'm talking about. Some of these guys, I have no clue what the are they thinking. Oh, what if I go to the Atari tab? Yes. Pacman, it's a very common game, and here we go, Pacman for $4.94, and this guy wants $20.
Bitch, are you for real?
Well, he has a nice little stand to put it, to make it look nice, but I highly doubt this guy has a retro shop. And again, even if you were to find it at a video game store, retro video game shop to be precise, $10 will be kind of a high, but not real. Well, it depends on the area where you reside. San Diego, San Francisco, Los Angeles, where I reside, they're all gonna be probably, there will be quite of a price difference, maybe from $2 up to $5. So you have to do your research, but paying $10 at a retro gaming shop may not be bad, but paying $20 out here to an individual that you may never see, and you may have not, you don't have a clue if it's gonna work or not. No, do not pay out your ass. Look at this, Pacman game for Atari 5200. His description is rare Pacman game for Atari 5200. Dude, it's not a rare game. I see it all the time, and by see it all the time is that I do usually see it more often than not. The way the retro gaming is evaluated, it's primarily on the availability of a game, how common it is, and of course, common business 101, supply versus demand. Paying $20 for a rare Pac-Man game, which it is not, maybe from the $4.94, which is being evaluated in the market, $10 probably might be pushing it. So we're gonna jump into the next one. Oh, Super Nintendo game dust protectors, dust sleeves, $20. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, here it is. Lot of 5 OG, I would assume that's original, Super Nintendo dust sleeves. Must buy all. $20 firm.
This guy, are you kidding me?
What the f? Okay, we're really jumping into what this episode is all about. The WTF. $20 for 5. Do the goddamn mad. Are you freaking insane? Are you insane? Are you the guy who, or the girl who wants to jump into the retro gaming collection? Are you gonna be this insane to pay $4? Do the math, $4 per sleeve. When the tops you're gonna pay at a retro gaming shop is probably $150. You go to a retro gaming convention, you're probably gonna find these suckers for 50 cents each. God, and this guy wants $4 each. That's out of control. Tetris. Oh, this guy can't even spell Tetris. It's Terrace Go. What the f? Terrace Go for $20. This game is only a $5 game. And this guy wants 20. I've seen it for $7 at a retro gaming shops. I've seen it also at the dollar bin. I kid you not. Here it is, Tetris for the Game Boy, $7.97. That means you're gonna pay a tops of $10 at a retro gaming shop. This guy wants $20 for a game that he cannot even spell. Tetris. 5 simple letter word. God, learn how to spell, dude, and then you come back to me and ask me for $20. Jesus Christ. Now we have Super Mario 3 for the original Nintendo. Awesome classic game, but he's asking $25. I don't think I have even seen it close to $20 at a retro gaming shop. Maybe at a New York City retro gaming shop, maybe San Francisco, which are some of the towns where I can think where the prices are relatively higher than here in LA. Maybe $25, but I gotta reiterate that if you're just gonna buy it off a guy out in the street that you're probably never gonna see, $25 is way too much. And let me just jump into the chart so you can see that Mario 3 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, it's no more than $15. So that means that if you go to a retro gaming shop, you're probably not gonna pay any more than $18, $20 maybe including tax. God, and this guy wants $25. It's your call, guys. It's your call if you wanna pay up your ass for a really classic game. This is a really common game, so there's no reason for you to be paying any more than $20. Where's Super Mario Brothers? God damn it. Here we go. Super Mario Brothers. Oh, see, last time I checked, it was like $12. Now it has, in the last couple of weeks, has gone down to $10 average. Meaning that if you find it for $15 at a retro gaming shop, that's already close to 50% profit margin that retro gaming shop it's gonna make, which is still decent if you were to buy it at $15. Reasonable, even $20, actually 18 is the tops that I've seen it. But anything over 20, like this guy, will stay the hell out of it. It's a common game, you see it everywhere. Oh, and not even that, but it's a stock photo, it's a picture of Super Mario Bros. 3. It's not the actual cartridge he's selling, so who knows what condition the cartridge or the game is in. Another guy selling the Super Nintendo controller for $25.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me?
Some of these guys are out of control. Same thing. These Super Nintendo controllers are averaging no more than $10. Ugh. Oh, here we go. Super Nintendo controller for $13, and this guy wants $25. $15 tops you will pay at a retro gaming shop. I keep emphasizing that just so you can have a rough idea of what to pay for if you were to look around, but I reiterate, just take your time to look around. Now Mario Kart. Oh God, we are all going to hell, because this guy wants $30 for Mario Kart Super Circuit for the Game Boy Advance.
Come on, you gotta be kidding me.
And look at that bullshit right there. It's all like scratch and with sharpied out, and you want $30, and this game's only like probably $13. Mario Kart, Mary Kate. I don't care about Mary Kate. What the Where's my Mario Kart? Where's Mario Kart? Here we go. Super Mario Kart Super Circuit. It's averaging at $9.46, and this guy wants 3 times as much of what this game it's worth. You go to a retro gaming shop, you do not pay, unless you're just a straight out dumbass, you do not pay any more than $15, because with the tax you're probably gonna end up paying like $16, $17, $18 depending on what the tax percentage is where you reside. And this guy wants $30. God damn it. Oh God! Oh God! Classic made in Japan Game Boy games. Classic made in Japan Game Boy games. Where else were they the fuck be made? I mean, yes, I know they're manufactured elsewhere, but for a Super Mario Land and Jurassic Park, he wants $40.
You gotta be kidding me.
If you split it in between, let's do the math. $20 each. And these games are only averaging same thing. They're on the $11. I'm spitting a lot today. Sorry about that. It's like I'm Duffy Dog or something. Fuck, hold on. While I scroll, I'm gonna take a sip of my cold coffee vanilla frap. I was about to say that these games are probably averaging, they're on the $11-12 ballpark. Here we go. Jurassic Park, for it's averaging $7.54. This guy wants 20. Just ballparking it, or just guessing off, because he wants $40 for 2 Game Boy games that are less than $10, and he wants quadruple of what they are worth. God damn it! Whew. It's the heat. It's awfully hot here in Southern California. We're almost at the end of summer, but okay. Super Mario Land. It's also a $7 game, which I knew I was gonna say $10, but like I said, last time I checked, the guesses that I'm giving you, that's where they were at. These games fluctuate a lot, and so far in the last year or so, the retro gaming market has been steady. A lot of the games have dropped in price. Not a lot, but as you can see, Super Mario Land, last time I checked, was I think $9 and some odd cents. Now it's at $7.44. So $7 of Super Mario Land, another $7 of Jurassic Park, $14, $15, $16 tops you would pay for these combined at a retro gaming shop. And this guy wants $40 because they're classic made in Japan. Oh wait, no, hold on, look at that description right there. He wants 40 for both, but if you want only one of them, he wants 25.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I cannot, it's serious. Get the out of here, man. God, $25? Ooh, jeez. Oh my God. Golden Axe for Sega Genesis. For what it seems, it's a completing box, but it looks like a stock photo. It doesn't even look like it's his picture of the actual item he has, and he's asking $40. Golden Axe, it's a really awesome another classic game, but it ain't $40 for a completing box. $40 for a completing box. I don't think so. So let's jump into Golden Axe. Golden Axe. Come on. Here we go. $12.85. That's for the cartridge only. Something I forgot to mention, if I didn't mention in the previous videos, is the price charting will give you the loose price, meaning just the cartridge alone, the completing box, which of course that means it's complete with the manual in most cases, and new price. A lot of these vendors, they want to say, they use the seal term, and because it's sealed, but no, a lot of these guys now have the means to reseal a game, which is completely different. And just because they reseal it, they want to consider it new. And in this case, if this game was new, which it is not, because obviously whether this is a stock photo or not, it's open, because obviously the cartridge and the manual, they're already out of the box, so it's not sealed. It's not shrink wrap as it was originally packaged back in the 80s, 90s, most of these games. So that's what you would pay for a brand new, here it is, brand new Golden Axe. This guy wants 40, asking for the new price of Golden Axe when it should be $25, tops $30. Now, if you want to look for a completing box games, yeah, sure, consult your local retro gaming shop, but I highly recommend for you to go to if there are conventions or festivals, whatever it is, if that will be the perfect time for you to hunt for complete in-box games. A classic, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Fuck, that is a great game. For the Nintendo 64. What did I do? Okay, here we go. Nintendo 64. How about we just alphabetize it by popularity, because I know it's gonna be on the top 10. Legend of Zelda. Here we go. Zelda Ocarina of Time. Zelda Majora's Mask. Oh, fuck, is that? Oh, here we go. Sorry, here we go. I can't read today. So, it's averaging $33. $42, that is a great price. $45, I'll even give you that if you were to buy it at a retro gaming shop. Perfect. That's not a bad price. But you gotta consider it again, if this is just an individual off the street that you probably never, oh my god, that you never ever gonna see again, so you don't know if the game actually works. Now, I'll leave it up to you if you wanna reach out to this guy and pay $42, or if you just wanna. I kid you not. I kid you not. When I got my Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask at a different times, I paid $15 each. So there are times, there are vendors out there, there are people out there who just want to get rid of their junk, and you just gotta take your time and not be all desperate just because the Zelda trend is on, the Mario trend is on, or whatever trend may be going on. You don't want to rush in and just pay out of your ass just because some people want to take advantage of prices like this. Again, it's not bad, but that's not something I would pay $42